Hello there, Clarice. What's up? Augustone 96. How may I be of service? You there? Hello? Anybody? Hello? 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 Oh, there you are. How may I be of service? Which in other words means, well, what do you want to read about? Yeah. No, I'm just sitting here for no reason. I just want to stay here for no reason. In tarot, Twitch, YouTube, for no reason. Love reading. Tell me about this love. Like you don't have somebody, or you do. When are you gonna meet somebody? Are you talking to anybody? Like, where are you at? What stage of love reading are we at? Beginning, middle, end. So middle would be like about to have kids or about to be married or have little ones. End would be like your kids are growing or almost grown, teenagers, or are grown. So beginning, or you're in the beginning stages of a relationship, of love. Alright, I got you. I got you. Hey, if ads come up and you don't want ads on the video, I have my YouTube up right now, live as well as Twitch. So, and my YouTube has no ads on right now because Twitch doesn't pay you for your old videos. YouTube does. Alright, here we go. Love reading. Love reading. Asta Stone 93. Asta. Alright, here we go. We got 6 of Cups and your outside coming in reverse. So there's no looking of the past mistakes or doing shadow work. There's a lack of shadow work. So like there's an arrogance about how like they're better than most people. Not realizing maybe they've lied or manipulated people or something. There's a 9 of Cups here on your right hand. This person, you are putting in the relationship that you are an innocent, beloved, beautiful person. You on the inside here, where you are right now in your life, you are a Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So you don't want to cut people's heads off, but you could. Or be, you know, maybe you're a Scorpio and you would put to death to things or have Scorpio placements. Not 8 of Swords is what you're pulling towards you. Maybe you need a break, some rest, inner peace. Subconscious, you have the 7 of Cups in reverse. There's some inner child lack of power because of some kind of subconscious lack of loving yourself because of the social programming females are under constantly from society and the markets. And Virgo is markets, so you know the Virgin or the Virgo, the woman and all of the female, right? The young, independent, growing out into the world. Has been portrayed in a dark way, and so there's this subconscious darkness about themselves, right? I don't know if you're a female, but this could be also about the masculinity as well, about how you need to be an asshole or whatever, you know, or bad guys get the girls or something like that. You know what I mean? It could go either way. So essentially, this is like the toxic stuff in the world with the subconscious. And then your destiny here, or your soul, or the message from the universe, or your ancestors, or whatever you want to call it, or the underlying energy of things going on in your life. And what you need to understand is the Fool in reverse. So you have an issue with taking a leap of faith and not controlling things, possibly. And it has to do with your potential power of putting an end to things is really powerful, and it's kind of like your superpower maybe. But that's not going to help you on what you really want. The Knight of Cups and the Devil came up. So this could be the person you're talking about is got the Capricorn upright energy, which means building an empire, focus, willing to manipulate and do whatever it takes to get there. Doesn't mean they're cheating on anyone. Could mean they're cheating in gaming aspects of building their empire, but not in relationship with you. If they're not, it depends, because Capricorn energy is like, I want to deeply love something or someone, but they don't realize their way of getting the chains, long chains onto people, you know what I mean, can be abrasive or intrusive or disrespectful. Any questions? What do you want to know exactly? Names? I don't know anybody's names. Why would I know people's names? You asking me to intrude into personal people's lives and find out their names? No, I'm not some kind of intrusive, dark-sided Sith Lord here, okay? Do names help? Yes, names help. I'm sorry, I misread that. I thought you were asking me for names. I'm like, I can't pick up names. I don't do that. That's how you get bad problems in your life. You don't have happiness. That's like bad mojo. Initials MS. Well, just tell me what you thought of the reading I did. I don't know. Communicate with me. You're like leaving me hanging here. I'm like, what? Where are we going now? I'm like your puppet. Hello there. Crazy Sherbert. Hey, perfect. There's no actual list, but putting join in there makes it to where I see it. So, yeah, just don't worry about getting on the list. Just make sure you type join. It'll be there for me. I'll see it. Okay, so you're asking... Augustone, do I have any insight on you?
So you want to play with me?
And someone with initials MS. Well, from this reading, what I picked up is the Six of Cups in reverse. So this is like a lack of shadow work with the Knight of Cups and the Capricorn I picked up here as well. It's part of your karmic destiny path to help with whatever you got going on with your soul. If you want to go deeper into something like that, I would suggest going to a QHHT doctorate person that's been to school and everything, that is licensed, professional. They're in like every state. I don't know about all the other countries, but. Yeah, no, thank you for being here. I assume it went well with the reading, okay? Because you're not telling me otherwise, so. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. I'm going to pull an oracle card real quick before you go. Don't leave. Alright, we'll try this. Yeah, this sounds like a karmic starseed relationship, possibly. You know, a lot of people don't even consider the fact that maybe a lot of us were in space battle wars in past lives, fighting each other, and we got to go deal with that karmic debt, and so maybe we have to be in a relationship for a little bit or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to go be friends for a little bit or something. Show some love in some way, whatever floats your boat, you know what I mean? And trust me, you want to make sure whatever relationships you've dealt with in the past, that you send love and hope for the best and forgiveness, because you want to try to put as much energy out towards not having to deal with them again. You know what I mean? In the future life. Like, and if you do, you want to send the energy out like, okay, I want to resolve this with them. I don't want to keep this going. You know what I mean? So you have to like have certain kind of compassionate understanding of that. All right, here we go. One more. Woo. No more. Okay. No more. Here it comes. Whatever it is. And it's trust the timing. Okay, so this has to do with you're not trusting the timing and the flow of things. Like I said, this is a karmic dance you have to go through. Trust the wave you come in on. Time is not running out. So you have to catch the surf of this wave, or you possibly could crash, is what it's saying, essentially. And also be careful because there's obstacles in the way. So it's not going to be guaranteed. There's no, guarantees. So if you can surf through the obstacles, you'll be fine, all right? All right, let's see. Who do we got next? What do I mean by karmic? I mean by like past life. What, you think you're a perfect angel in your past life? You're an innocent baby who's never lived? Well, that's a bunch of crap, I'm sorry to tell you. You're a Scorpio? Alright, cool. Well, that card showed the death. She had the sickle, and I picked up the deck, and I was like, okay, pick this deck up. And it came up, so I was like, oh, that's Scorpio right there. Alright, we got Crazy. No, we got Naila 101. Naila 101, what's up? Hey, may I be of service? Future of what? Future of money, or do you want like 5 aspects? Here, I'll do that. I'll just do a 5 aspects reading. Future aspects reading, okay? Alright, here we go. I got it. I got you. Here we go. We're going with Universal Fantasy since we're going future. This deck reminds me of like Chronos or time travel and stuff, or time machines. Alright, name the future, new future. Name the 5 aspects future. Name the 5 aspects future information you need to know. Future. Alright, 3 of Swords came up, means broken heart. What's going on? Nayla. someone break up with you? Alright, one more and we're done. Alright, got you. Four swords. Okay. Shh. We're gonna talk about Bruno. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Four of Swords came up again. Oh, yeah. Duh. So this is a resolved, calm, everyone's put their swords down. People are not talking shit. Energy going on in the future. Calm. Or the energy's going forward, maybe. The world is the spiritual aspect of your life, so you are connected to the world in some way. You might want to go look up your gene keys or your human design information in your astrology to help figure out how you are important to the world and why in the spiritual aspects. So if you're spiritual in any way, obviously you are if you're getting a tarot reading, there's something to do with the world connected to you, okay? In the future. Remember, we're talking about going forward in the future of your adventure that your life is. Your intellectual aspect is Eight of Swords. So, warning, caution ahead. Eight of Swords from this deck is like a prisoner of your own demons. Or your own poltergeists. Or like, if you ever watch that show with that one chick who talks to ghosts or whatever. For people and helps them figure out why they're being tortured by spirits. There's episodes where people are actually creating their own poltergeists or spirits. Like they can manifest their own demons, pretty much. So I would be careful because in the future you might be manifesting your own demons in your mind for some reason. And then your soul, physical aspect of your life going forward, we got a Page of Wands in reverse. I mean, you're not young anymore, I guess, this is what it's saying, because the Page of Wands. But you're not, so... So there's going to be a potential health changes because of the lack of wanting to do stuff, possibly, or your mind is what messing with you, or you're afraid to go outside, or for some reason, or society's changed and now it's all chaotic or whatever. I don't know. Seven of Wands for your social aspect in reverse. This is like a big giant monster defeating the people. Or the people you know. The side you're on. Or something. I don't know. And then on the other side we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse for your emotional aspect of. So this has to do with the social and the spiritual. The world here. This is lack of values. People possibly with your emotions and maybe why your mind's gonna go crazy, possibly. You got a spiral here of things coming up. This is like the calm before the storm you're going through right now. Yeah, and there's a storm coming, girl. Boy, whoever, they, them, whatever you are. Let's pull an oracle card. Hidden realms. All right, wisdom from the hidden realms. All right, here we go. One more. The eyes of beauty, positive expectation, clarity will help. Okay. So that your answer to not go through this future, you can change your path, your trajectory, okay? You can change the scenery of the future. That's our manifesting power. That's the God power within us. It's the potential future is up to you. That's what you can, that's where your manifesting power comes in, okay? Doesn't have to do with like instantaneous God power, okay? This is about realizing your time spent is what is going to produce your future. Whatever you spend your time on is what's going to produce your future, right? So what you spent, you think a lot. Everybody's thinking constantly all day. So what you think about is producing your future as well, right? So think about positive expectations and clarity. So you need a positive expectations of, if I'm wrong and I'm on the wrong team, I have a positive expectation that I'll be all right and that I won't be a victim. Because they're gonna see my true heart and that I'm a good person, and that I do love people, and I don't want to murder everyone, because I find Bill Gates really makes a lot of sense. Let's murder 80% of the people. Fucking asshole. Fuck him. Yeah, I said it. Fuck you. If you don't like it. A storm, it relate to what? Everything, the world, sweetie. It's coming for everybody. Are you not paying attention to the chaos storming, brewing? You don't see the darkness making the storm coming your way? You don't see the history patterns? Hello? Where have you been? Under a rock? November, December, I'm telling you, go watch my readings. I predicted it. I mean, I got a lot of help. There's a lot of experts out there I got help from. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna front. Yeah, I watch a lot of shit and gather a lot of information, but that's what you want from a predictor that does predictions. You want them to go do their job, research, gather information, present it to you, and say, okay, what's going on? Tell me what's up. And I listen to a wide variety. I am not biased towards anybody. I just know I'm biased towards liars and manipulators and people who want to kill everybody. You know, the dark side. I'm against them. Because I'm a great Jedi and I know and I have the instincts to pick up on their dark side before Jedis do. Because Jedis want to see the good in everyone. And they don't see the darkness coming. And they don't want to act on it until it's too late. That was what the Star Wars movies was all about. Episodes 1, 2, and 3 was all about. Don't let the dark side get too close to power and corruption to, like, poison the whole system. Okay, so this year is the large. There's like 90 elections happening worldwide. So this is the year they call this the voting year. So this is the year that has the most votes or elections, I should say. This is the year that the whole world of humanity has the most elections in the history of humanity, okay? So this is when people actually, like democracy, they keep saying, the death of democracy. The death of democracy is where you oppress minority of voices with power, okay? It's not because somebody wants to tell you how they feel or they think something other than you think. That's not the death of democracy. The death of democracy is where power corrupts and controls everything you say and do. That's death to democracy. You're not allowed to freely make mistakes and express yourself without severe consequences or without exclusion or like without, not exclusion, but without banishing people, like because you don't want them in your society or whatever. Then that's not a free society. That's That's a segregated, secluded society, saying we don't want others like that aren't like us, right? So that's not a free society. If you don't think or feel like us, then I want to oppress you because you're offending me, or you're saying things I don't like, or you're not loving me the way I want you to love me. Like, what the fuck? That's pretty much what we're fighting over. Everybody's like, love me the way I want you to love me. And we're like, and there's the other people are like, no. You be the fucking self and love your damn self. Pretty much what we're fighting over. Love me the way I am and who I am. Okay, I don't give a shit to love you that much. Sorry. Love your damn self first, and then we'll talk about hanging out and being friends. Okay? Alright, so if there's nobody else that's getting a reading, I'm just gonna chill here and go back to working on what I was working on. If anyone wants a reading, just make a comment. That's all you gotta do. Well, you know what? I'm gonna take a quick break and go get a cappuccino. And I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. What was that? It was on. Alright, let's see. Alright. I'm back. Anybody there? Anybody there? Hello, anybody there? I'm back. Hello. I'm here. If anybody's there, give me a reading or give you a reading. I'll give you a reading. I'll give you a reading and tell you what. Hello. Hello. Still here if anybody wants a reading. Still here if any. Hi, Sidra. Tanya. Holy moly. Jeez. What up, YouTube? Not registering in my chat stream. Hold on. I am so sorry, guys. I gotta double check all that. We'll do that later. All right. So I saw the Twitch chat, but I did not see YouTube chat. Yeah, Sidra, I'm here. I'm here. I am terribly sorry. I failed people on YouTube. They were all there for a reading, and then I wasn't. My bad. Z Sean, I'm on a spiritual journey. Okay, I got you. All right, here we go. Z Sean or Z Shan? I don't know. Z Shan or Sean? Z Shan. I think it's Z Shan, right? Ready? Alright, which one do you want first? You want Wolverine or Messenger? Okay, we'll go with one I picked first. Messenger says, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. And yes, anybody can have a reading. I'm here for another 40 minutes. All right, Messenger, here we go. Where's the look? Where am I? There it is. right, here we are. You're part of the lineage of souls who have dedicated their lifetimes to the upliftment of the planet, to returning time and again to see the light, the crystalline ones, the ones who are here to plant the sacredness of life back in, to honor both the sacred feminine and masculine, to usher deep reverence back in. Many ascended masters are thought to be connected to the energy of Sirius, often appearing as a shade of blue. They hold the frequency of pure love and are here to help the masculine and feminine exist in harmony, like the yin-yang symbol, to ensure greater balance, to help us see that we're all connected and that the masculine and feminine energy exists within us all. You're being called to bring about this balance and harmony between the masculine and feminine, and the reason for this is because you live between the darkness, void, and the creation point, right? So we are in between. So we are the masters of the yin yang, essentially, is what we're doing. And why we haven't got off the planet yet, and why we might not get off the planet, because we're about to who knows what each other. Because, you know, we're still children, right? We haven't grown up yet. Let's see, you're being called to bring about this balance and harmony between the masculine and feminine, to be a guardian of harmony and balance on Earth. Think of the whales traveling around the globe, sharing love through their healing, vibrational song. Their unique notes send balance and harmony to every corner of the planet. A rebalancing of the masculine and feminine is occurring worldwide. It's a resurgence of the sacred within us all. The returning of the sacred union within, the rekindling of heaven and earth. You can begin to bring harmony and balance by creating it in your own life. The ripples will flow from there. So you have to be your own drop in your own pond, essentially. Although you're just another drop, you're just a pond in another pond. You can begin to bring harmony and balance in creating your own life. Blah, 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 ripples. You can honor and balance the sacred masculine and feminine energies within yourself and others. How are you being called to bring harmony to your life or the planet? How are you being called to honor the sacred masculine and feminine within you? Now, this isn't a physical thing we're talking about. This is conscious conceptions. Unless you want to go there with that, and then I guess that's your free will. Wolverine number 5. Fierceness. Alright, here we go. We should develop a sense of healthy fierceness. Right now, do not shy away from things that confront you, but choose carefully how you act. You can be fierce, but not angry. Loyalty is important right now. Vidar was a young son of Odin and the giantess Grior. Vidar's half-brothers were Thor and Loki. His land is described in the Edda as a high place of brushwood and tall grass. And it is said that his companion animal was a wolverine, which was fierce, strong, and secretive. Vidar was considered to be the god of silence and was called upon to uphold vows, especially vows of secrecy. He had magical shoes and that made him strong and could take him anywhere. Vidar showed his determination and fierceness at the time of Ragnarok, the end of the world. Vidar is one of only a few gods who survived Ragnarok. It had been prophesied that the world would end with wolves eating the sun, the mighty wolf. Fenrir had battled Odin, and the All-Father had fallen. Vidar saw his father fall, screamed for vengeance, and set upon the wolf. He took off one of his shoes and placed it in the open jaws of Fenrir, keeping the wolf's jaws open and wide, then plunged his sword again and again into the wolf's mouth, eventually killing him. Many of the mythos of the First Nations in the United States also featured the Wolverine, mainly as a trickster figure. Or there's the Wolverine from that movie in the 1980s, Red Dawn. Wolverines, right? Live in the remote Arctic, blah, blah. Everybody knows what a Wolverine is. The magic. Okay, Wolverine magic is to be utilized when you need real will and determination. When you are against the odds and you need a bit of healthy fierceness to get things done. Call on the animal's energy. Also, if you wish to have an energy witness to keep a vow or secret safely for you, Wolverine would be a great choice. If you see any shoe, everybody wears shoes, right? So symbology: shoes, long claws, shoe in the mouth of the wolf, tracks on. So if you see a dog with holding a shoe in their mouth, walking around the street or something, tracks in snow, Wolverine claws, stride back, a man with big shoes with a Wolverine. So if you see a dude with a Wolverine or Wolverine clothes, maybe. Status near threatened. So it's like you're near threatened and you have to be fierce and you have to be like the Wolverine, because the Wolverine will mess up a couple wolves for their meal and the wolves will learn to not mess with the Wolverine, okay? Because the Wolverine is fierce and will kill everybody. Just kidding. And it's not about wanting to kill everybody, it's about protecting themselves. So, and it's not about the way of living either, because sometimes you're outnumbered. If there's a wolf pack, I'm pretty sure the Wolverine smelt them and wouldn't go there. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be a dumbass. You gotta be smelling your prey and your other predators out there. You don't want to mess with the wolf pack because they'll kill you. You can fight a couple wolves, but not a whole wolf pack. So that's another thing about the Wolverine. He can smell. He can sense the wind changes. He knows his terrain. He knows where he lives. Or she, whatever it is. They, whatever you want to perceive in your mind. Alright, so let's see. We got... You're welcome. I appreciate you being here, spending time with me. Does anybody else want a reading? Hey, dude. Monka, you there? Or Zavakuma? Alright, go ahead, Zavakuma. What's up? What you want to read about? Twin Flame. What does she think of me? Oh yeah, well, you guys in a relationship? What, you intimate? You know, you a bound chicken wow wow or what? Where are you at? Are you a stalker or what? What's going on? Who this is? You know what I mean? United with her? So you're not, you have even talked to this person? Is this person somebody you talk to? Are you talking about in your mind? Is this what we're talking about? A mental thing? And you know it, this person exists, you just haven't met her or something? Is that what we're talking about? Oh, okay. That's no judgment. That's not a bad thing. It's alright. Everybody has their own way of going through life. Nothing wrong with what you're doing. You're not a harm to yourself or others with it, right? So some people may argue that you could be, but I argue that you're not. Because you're not cutting yourself because you know, oh, she doesn't meet up with me. You better not be, at least. She won't meet up with me. She needs to come here. She keeps talking about later. Like, don't be going that crazy. You know what I mean? Like, then that would be bad and you need help. Because that'd be psychosis. But like, if you're putting out there that, oh, I hope I meet you someday, wherever you are, you know, like just a fairy tale kind of thing, then it's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. Like you're trying to manifest it and stuff like that, that's okay. Just don't be crazy with it because you're being impatient, you know what I mean? Don't let impatience make you crazy, okay? If you're gonna play with that magic, you gotta be careful, okay? It can cause you to go to the dark side and cause psychosis and like crazy. Alright, here we go. Don't forget, people, if you don't like ads, go to my YouTube. There's no ads right now live on YouTube. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Alright. Well, look at this, look at this, look at this. I like this layout here. We got the Three of Wands, your person that you're asking about. She's pretty cool, magnificent, mystical, does spiritual stuff, whatever that may be for you. Two of Wands is your projection, like you are at a crossroads and you know what you're doing, but either way, you'll figure it out. And either way, looks good for you. It'll both work out for you. You're in a King of Swords moment with yourself, but in reverse. So this means you actually are not as confident as you portray yourself to be, or it's vice versa. You are as confident, or you're not like you're not acting confidently, and you have reasons to act confident. Like people who are shy or like intimidated, you know. Those people could have reasons to be confident, but they're not. You know what I mean? Four of Cups in reverse on your left hand is pulling towards you sadness for some reason because you're like, I want to be with this person. And you're not counting your blessings, that the journey you're on is the reason why you're not with the person. The reason you're not with the person is because you guys decided to go your separate ways for a little adventure and come back later. Whether that's right away or whatever, it could be whatever, because time is a 4D perspective, and in the ultimate God's eyes, that doesn't exist, right? It's like, whatever, I don't care. Blah, 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 your stories and experience. I sit here and love you while you tell me all your stories, okay? That's how God is, okay? So, you have a subconscious of prisoner mentality or victim mentality in a way. 5 of Swords, and you lay there and you be like, there's nothing I can do about it. I can't have my loved one and it sucks. And it's like, enjoy the small things, enjoy friendship, enjoy other things in life. Maybe you've had too many lives of living with your loved one. You got sick of each other in this life. You're like, we'll meet up later when we're older. It could be a possibility. There's a movie about that. I can't remember what it's called. And it's about 2 people who end up married and love with each other at the end of the movie, but most of their lives they're with other people in other relationships, and they even know each other and meet each other once in a while. So maybe you've met this person and you didn't even realize it. Temperance is the underlying energy here, and you need temperance. You need harmony, justification to enjoy the Mother Earth planet you're living on other than somebody else. So this means you have to love yourself because you need to love the planet as much as you want to love somebody else. This is a 3-way here with the planet. All right? Not like sexually, but like metaphysically, right? So I bet if you got more in tune in harmony with the nature, you would find your loved one. Tea time, no. It's cappuccino time. I do cappuccinos and tea. I do tea sometimes, but I'm in a cappuccino mood this now. It's just a Keurig cappuccino. It's all good. Nothing special. Alright, it's time for an oracle card here on this. I don't know if you're still there. I hope you are. Zavakuma, you there still? I don't want to pull a card for you if you're not there. You here? Okay, cool. I got map. Let's find a map. Maybe that's what you need. Maybe you need a map to understand. So here it is. Because you're like, okay, I enjoy my life, enjoy the nature. Now, where is she, right? So, like, let's find the map, okay? The map's going to get you there, okay? Now that you understand what's going on with you and your soul and your harmonious aspects, which will click over time more and more and more, it's like gears clicking into place to activate something within you, okay? So what I'm telling you is that there is going to click, click, click over time and activate something in your life, in your destiny, because you have the energy now coinciding with Mother Earth, and you're doing the thing with Mother Earth more often and frequently, as much as you possibly can, within the boundaries of your life that you have created. Let's map it up for you. So if you want, you could always come back later on your journey. I'll be here. I will come back. I might disappear at times, but I always come back, okay? I'm on my own journey too. And I ain't going nowhere. I just go in my hermit modes every now and then, that's all. I'll probably do it less and less as time goes on though, so. Especially after I'm 44. When I'm 44, I will be a master of thyself. Which is in 3 years. Tomorrow's my birthday, by the way. I don't know if anybody knew that or cared, but... Alright, one more time. Magic prayer. Okay, so the map is the magic prayer. So if you've been doing your magic prayers, which I assume you know what it means to you, from not me, not you. This is for you, not me. So your magic prayers, personal magic prayers that you tell nobody about, keep that going, okay? That's going to be your solution here, and we'll get into the message from the book. And if you're missing anything because of ads, go back to my YouTube. Don't forget, subscribe, like, and share. I'm on YouTube, and it's free with no ads. You can always check it out later. It'll be there forever. Speak your prayers, listen for the answers, act in faith. When you see the magic prayer card, it is a reminder that your prayers will be answered. Spirit is always waiting to help you and to heal you. When you're in need, the best prayer is, they will be done through me. Thy will and not mine be done. So people misinterpret thy will be done and not mine. They misinterpret what that means. Okay? So your highest self is like your ultimate dreams, your best, and your future self. Okay? Remember that. And that is the closest connection you have in expressing your love of thyself. Okay? Your best expression of loving thyself is knowing your ultimate goals and dreams in your life. Okay? So, thy will is not the current moment in time will, what you're doing. Thy will is already set up by the future energies you're projecting outwardly. So your future self is answering your prayers for you as long as you believe in what you're doing and you spiral your energies with what you're doing into that future. So don't waste your time building an empire for somebody else. Conscious contact with your higher power is achieved through the ritual of prayer and meditation. Speak and listen to the divine force within the field of creation. Surrender your wishes and desires to spirit. You may not get what you want, but you will surely get what you need. Your destiny awaits you, because that means, so in other words, that references another prayer, Bible verse of you. God knows what your heart truly desires and gives it to you. So that essentially what I'm telling you is we're little G children of God that can create our own futures. Okay? There, it's thy will, the will of the future of your relation and love in God. Okay? Thy will. Thy will be done. Not mine, but thy will, right? Surrender your wishes and desires to spirit. You may not get what you want, but you blah, blah, blah. As long as you keep your conscious contact with your higher power, be assured that you are on the right path. All right. This also could mean that your self-will that goes unchecked can bring difficulties. The magic prayer card is a sign that you mistakenly believe that your way is the only way. Could the path you're on be leading you to a place of regret? Or could you be pursuing something that just isn't good for you? So, if so, you may be facing a painful lesson, and lonely one too. Perhaps it is time to pray and meditate on your highest good and the highest good of all. Spirit may have other plans for you. Be assured that they will better will be better than any you could ever dream up. So what this is telling you is that to remember the lessons you learned as a child growing up, to be humbled, respectful, you know, a decent human being to everyone else, right? Otherwise, you're going to cause things to come back at you and that'll disrupt your God power of creating your future, okay? And what that means is that it's like somebody coming along and putting a different color in your coloring book, and you're like, dude, I was going to color it brown. And you're like, no, I want it to be purple. You're like, dude, it's not your book. You see what I'm saying? So don't let others create obstacles by being a jerk or whatever. And I don't mean jerk in a way of like saying harsh things that will help people in a way. I mean jerk in like, I want to control people and make sure they're not allowed to say things. That kind of jerk. I want to, you're not allowed to, you have to speak the way I want you to speak. You have to label me the way I want you to label me. That kind of jerk. Karens, Kens, those jerks. The ones who don't respect your free will to do what you want. It's like, if you don't want to be in public space because people are like, you want to control the public space. That ain't happening, promise you that. And that's why they're like, we need to exterminate the human race and turn everyone into robots. Because the aliens, draconian reptiles, are telling us to turn into greys, which is what they did to the species that the greys were before they were greys. Let's repeat and build more greys. Everybody wants to be a symbiote. You know what the hell they're pulling out of people in these shots on Twitter and stuff? Those little tentacle creature thing looking things. That's the beginning stages. That's the beginning stages of creating greys. They get people to do it to themselves.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
What the hell? Who's running? I ain't running nowhere. I'm right here sitting on my butt. Still lost in the clues, Monko. Okay. Are Greys followers of reptiles? No, the Greys are symbiotic entity beings who don't have the essence of swaying to good or evil. They're permanently stuck in neutral limbo. They can't do anything other than being told what to do. They're pretty much like a perfect evil machine for like co-op research purposes. Yeah, and they're trying to turn us into the same thing, and I ain't doing it. Nope, nope, no, 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 no. Maybe you'll get into a better band. Band? I'm not in a band. I've never been in a band. Other than like at high school, I was in jazz band, I guess. An orchestra or whatever. It's more complicated than that? Oh yeah, Monko? Tell us. What's the real reason I got fired from the band, that is? You're talking to Monko. I was like, wait, what? Okay, my bad. My bad. All right, who's next in readings? We got Monka wants to know why they got fired from the band. Okay, Monka. man. It's dark or more is what the spirits are telling me. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. It's not spirits. They joke with that. It's the divine presence of the universe, and if you can hack or connect to that, which is like a matrix, it's through the mind. It's what the mind is. It's a radio frequency tuner. And people think with like skills like that, with like tapping into like information like that, like it's like somehow just God presence. I can do whatever I want, right? Because if you can do this, why can't you do all these godly things? Like everybody has a limitation with their role playing character sheet. Okay, like you don't get all the skills, you don't get all the abilities. You know, there's different levels of each skill and ability, right? There's different passes, hall passes, connections and stuff as well. When you start like getting into that kind of system, you have to have different codes and whatnot, different soul encryptions from experiences your soul's been through to get to certain places, or to do certain things. So that's why when people are like, well, if you can do it, why can't everybody do it? Because not everybody's been through the same thing with their souls. Hello. Now, there may be override keys. There may be like hacking access systems or something for others to do things. There may be that kind of thing going on in the universe. I think humanity is just now beginning to realize what's really going on in the universe. Like we're like, what? And then they just keep saying, and there's more, and there's more, and there's more, and humanity's just like, I can't take it. And so they revert back to their ancestors and the experiences their ancestors went through. But unfortunately, our ancestors went through a lot worse than we did when it comes to conceptualizing the universe. So they revert to religion and whatnot is essentially what I'm saying. Alright, why was this person fired from the band? Monka, why was Monka fired from the band? Monka, fired from the band, fired from the band, Monka, fired from the band. Why? Por qué? No comprehendo. Comprehende. Was there a relationship? Did somebody F somebody's girlfriend or something like that? And you thought they didn't know about it and somebody found out and didn't tell you? Ooh. Seven of Pentacles on your right is projection, like you're researching and doing your work and finding things out and figuring things out for people or whatever it is. But you quite don't understand something. There's somebody didn't do something or said something, or somebody's cheating on somebody or something. So there's some scandal at play here, sir, sire, person, they, them, whatever the hell you want me to call you. Frogs, I don't care. Knight of Pentacles in reverse is what you're pulling towards you for this. So that's why you got fired from the band. Because you weren't paying attention to something. Somebody scandaled you because you weren't paying attention to something. So they either took advantage of you because they thought they could or whatever, and they moved on to somebody else or whatever. I don't know. But it's something about scandalous mentality, thinking, and trying to be cool and friendly while you just eat it. Knight of chalices in reverse, cups. You lack boundary or discernment with your heart. So that's why you've been taken advantage of or set up with the scandal here. It's to teach you discernment, to not fall for it again. Because you live in a free world that needs to teach you lessons like that. And that's what this school's all about, is allowing people to do that so you can learn those lessons. And then they come around and after they go through their spin and get their lesson, but instead of getting it on the first time, they got to come back a second time to get it. Well, you get it on the first time. You see what I'm saying? So it's a valuable lesson. Unless this is your second or third time, because your soul has a hard time learning this lesson. I don't know. Are you young? Is this the first time you've been through this, or you've been through this multiple times? It's usually a sign of what your soul's been through if you've been through it multiple times. Six of Pentacles in reverse is the underlying destiny message here. Soul message, whatever the heck you want to call it. Connection to the universe, planet. Six of Pentacles in reverse. There's a lack of charity or generosity, maybe. I don't know. Maybe you thought you were being cool, but they felt like you weren't. With generosity perspectives of some kind. Maybe they're expecting more of you than you are allowing them to get. And you said no to them too many times about something, and they're like, no, we need to find somebody else. HP Lovecraft deck. No, this is inspired by the Necronomicon, but no, this is Michelle Pinko. This is Dark Grimoire. See, Dark Grimoire, Dark Grimoire. Oracle card for this message. Oracle card for this message. We're going to pull a Dark Mirror. One, two, three. Here you go. What's your message? The temple of your body. I don't know what happened. Somebody did something, and they didn't like it. Somebody didn't respect somebody's body, and they didn't like it, and you got fired. I don't know who, what, she, they, them, she said. I don't know. Somebody didn't like their body being touched. Oh, so he got in your face and got physical almost or something, and like got in your, and you didn't like that very much, so you didn't like your body being touched? Is that what this is? So it's not necessarily sexual, it could be physical. I mean, it's not, it is physical, but it's not necessarily sexual. Or there's a threat, there's a physical threat, and they feel physically threatened. And they're like, don't touch my body. I don't want to even go around you because I feel like you're going to try to hurt me. You're a physical threat. I don't know. Intimidation, obviously. But the 2 cups here is what I'm throwing. Is like, who said what? Who did whose girlfriend? So there's something there, deeper, you guys. And you're not telling me. You fucked this girl and she liked it and you're like fighting with her because, or fighting with him because he's a douche, he doesn't know what he's doing. And she's like, yeah, but he's got the money or something and the ride or connections or something. And now she's picking his side and you got kicked out. Okay, he's a hypocrite, okay. I don't know then. I just want to know why that 2 of cups is there. It is upright, so it doesn't mean you're the bad person. I'm not saying you're the bad or one to blame. It may sound like that because of what I'm talking about, but doesn't mean you're the bad one. See? I fucking knew it. I'm fucking psychic. Just kidding. No, it's cool. No, see, now I want to give you props for being honest because now you're my homie. Now we cool because you're honest with me. You see what I'm saying? And I will let bygones be bygones quick. Quicker than quick when people are honest with me. Well, I don't know your financial circumstance. I guess I can try to answer that question. All right, here we go. I got you. Here we go. Remember, I told you there was some kind of scandal here, and I feel like they unintentionally set you up. Like their actions led to this setup. I told you there was a. I knew it. All right, where are we going from here? What's gonna happen? Dubai is trying to get back home. Want to get this mess over with and clean up after myself, wash off and feel better about everything and move on to greener pastures, right? All right, let's do this. One more? One more, okay. Not looking good. You have the Eight of Swords in reverse, or not in reverse. You have the Tower here within you, so that you're gonna get broken down. This is gonna break you. You have a Nine of Cups in your right hand, and you're pulling towards you an Ace of Wands. So you're gonna get a new beginning. This is gonna break you down. You're gonna get a new beginning, but you're gonna get your third eye. You're gonna get superpowers to this. So every superhero goes through a trauma incident that give them their powers. Okay, so this is gonna make you stronger because it's not gonna kill you. Okay, I promise. You have the Eight of Wands in reverse in your subconscious. You're not good with this fast, sudden pace of change or information that just isn't going with you. You feel like it's going against you, but that's because you're not going with the flow of what the universe is preparing you for. You have something grander than just to perform in that band. Five of Wands in reverse here is your information or wisdom that you need to know is to drop the wands and allow people to fight themselves and don't get involved. So ignore them, mute them, do not look for help or resources from them anymore. You have to cut away and disconnect from them and that life that had to do with them, and go create your own new life and maybe find your own new band. Okay. Now, as far as going to Dubai, I don't know. I don't know your situation with your family, or if you can get a connection. You probably will make it, I assume. I'm hoping the best for you. Whatever it is you need, I hope you get. I pray for the best for you, okay? I pray you are safe, secure, and no matter how hard or dangerous it gets, that you will make it through it, okay? And get to the other side and be fine. Alright, so no matter how hard it may feel or seem, just realize that you're still alive, okay? Well, I don't know the contract or the rights or the laws in your country and all that, so that's up to you. I don't know the lawyers or the, I don't know if there's corruption that you would have to deal with because people are fucked up like that. I don't know. All I gotta say is you're about to go through something that's gonna transform you into a super powerful person, okay? This isn't gonna break you forever. This is gonna break you into a new person. Like breaking open a geode, right? When you smash a geode open, it reveals the beautiful crystals and all that. The geode on the outside is all ugly and looks like dirt and rock. So right now, it looks ugly and it looks like a dirty rock. But once you get the breakthrough and you smash through this, you're gonna see the beautiful crystals, all right? Well, I gotta go. That's gonna be a conclusion for me. I will be back next Friday. I will try to make sure I'm here every Friday. If not, I will also be here on some Saturdays when there's not UFC event or UFC event or something else like with my daughters and their jiu-jitsu or whatever. If I have something going on with that, but I will be here on Fridays. And then Thursdays, I will be here when there's not jiu-jitsu. We're not going to have jiu-jitsu for a month for the girls, so I'll be here on Thursday, Fridays for the next 4 weeks or roughly, somewhere around there. So I'll see you next Thursday. I will update my schedule on Twitch. And I will keep pumping out videos on my YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share all those wonderful things you do because you're a wonderful human being who does those things. Like me, I do those things. I subscribe, like, and share. A lot of people. Lots of people. Check out my Twitter. You'll see. I do it all the time. Music, all kinds of stuff. Readings, astrology, news, politics, all the stuff. Because I am a diverse person who likes diversity. I don't like to be, a sheep singularity stuck in a culture box. All right, so moving on. Thank you so much. Love you. Bye-bye.